minister's wisdom. I don't know what he sees in the future of this, but he, trying to give quality education to the children, wants to do a bailout again. I don't know if Mazi agree with that. Let's dive into it. I was on the show last week Thursday, and some people started calling and sending me message that as we speak, primary school teachers are on strike. As if that was not enough, another person called me and he said, it's not just primary school teachers. Even the area council staffs are leaving their office and going home, that they are on indefinite strike. And I begin to say, what is the cause of this strike? What is going on actually? What are we not doing right? Only to discover that as we speak up until now, the 70,000 minimum wage, as approved, has not been paid. And this has made them to do a walkout from their job, to down to and say, no, until this is met, we will not be coming to work. Let's dive into it. The Joint Union of the Nigerian Union of Teachers and the Nigerian Union of Local Government Employees has directed both primaries and secondary, directed both primary teachers under the Local Education Authority, LEA, and the area council staff across the 6 area councils on Thursday, the 13th of February, 2025, resume its suspended strike over non-payment of the 70,000 minimum wage by the area council chairman. Speaking during a joint press conference at the end of the NUT and NULGE executive meeting held at Teachers House in Gwagwalada on Wednesday, the chairman of the FCT NUT wing, Comrade Mohammed Shafaz, said that the joint union decision to resume the suspended strike was as a result of the failure of the 6 area council chairmen to implement the 70,000 minimum wage for both primary school teachers and staff of the 6 area councils by the council chairman. He said despite both primary school teachers and the area council staff had on the 12th of December 2024 suspended its strike after a memorandum of understanding was signed between the joint union and the 6 area council chairmen to commence implementation of the minimum wage from January 2025. The council chairman ended up in not meeting up with this agreement. He said that the 6 area council chairman had also failed to respond to the other outstanding demand of its members, which he said included 40% pecuniary allowances, 25 and 35% of salary increment, and 35% wage award, amongst others. And he said both the FCT NUT and also the FCT NULGE deemed it necessary to notify the general public that all civil servants in the FCT have been paid their 70,000 new minimum wage, except for primary school teachers and staff of the 6 area councils in the FCT. I think this is not only a slap, but this is a rude slap, which goes to show the area council chairman what their priorities are in terms of education, as it were. But while the Honorable Minister was also on his own supervising projects that are being done in the FCT, the Honorable Minister had this to say. Take a listen to him, and then we'll come back to talk.
This issue of minimum wage is loud, but like I said, we'll make sure that the teachers will go back. We'll do everything we can to see that the area councils implement the minimum wage as approved by the National Assembly.
And that's what the Honorable Minister is saying there, that would ensure that the area council pay this minimum wage as approved by the National Assembly, and will ensure that the teachers go back to their school. Remember, this is not the first time that the Honorable Minister is jumping into this ship to ensure that things are being done properly. Mazi, Destiny, Anthony, you remember one time when the minister just got into the office, when he had to pay 60%, and of course ensuring that 40% would be paid by the area council chairman, which of course was still a struggle for them to pay. And this is where we are right now. Our primary school teachers, area council staff are all back home because no implementation of the minimum wage of 70,000 have been paid. Mazi, what do you say to these things? And you can join us via YouTube and Facebook this morning. Yeah. We're live on Facebook and live on YouTube at Nigeria Info Abuja. If you're yet to subscribe, you're missing a lot. Hit the subscribe button and click on the notification bell so you get notified anytime we go on live. And you can drop your contributions there. That would also give them some voice this morning. Mazi, what do you say to these things?
Good morning, Abuja, and good morning once again, Sahel. You know, they've called me names for saying that the local government system, it looks like it's useless, and I still maintain that position. The job of the FCT minister is not the same with that of the local council chairman. The constitution, cut out everybody's responsibility for him to be doing their job. And it's not like since his appointment as the FCT minister, I've not seen him, trying to stop them from, functioning. He's giving them free hand. So does it mean that it's better for us to let me put it this way. A situation, you remember there was a time that we have is the minister that will appoint who will be local on temporary what's the name again? Caretaker committee.
Yes.
This thing. So maybe that would be better for us. But these ones that we elected, that we went to queue and we voted, and they are now in office, they are not in any way making anybody feel happy that you made that sacrifice of going out to say, let me elect those who are going to head different area councils in FCT, 6 of them or so. They are practically useless. He has been paying for teachers. He came in, he paid part of it. Even the one that he said they should balance, we are they able to do that? No. It's I don't know. For me, I maintain that it looks like. You remember the last time I said that EFCC should begin to look into local government administrators. Should stop, let them leave these governors a little bit and whoever and the other ministers and so on, because it looks like the real corruption is going. Do you know how much these guys generate
as revenue?
As revenue
for each of the area councils.
Every plaza they will go and mention one thing or the other. They will collect. They are on the road. Just recently now that the issue of the other ones that harass people.
I saw one of the letters they sent to some people in Amak here. They call it merriment levy, or is it merriment fee?
Imagine. You're not talking about the parks. In fact, some of the parks now, what they charge you. I was in Gudu to fix something on Saturday or Friday or so. I remember the amount. The only thing I saw is that they've gone. Let me say they've gone digital by using that POS kind of thing. It's no longer the other one that they issue with hand. That is the only thing. But the money went up from 200 or so now to 300 naira.
And that's digital fee.
That is digital. That's so Sahel is either I don't know if the constitution empowers him to send them out. I don't know that. It's either he does that.
But Matt, do you think it's an issue of send them out? I mean, INEC some weeks ago had just released the timetable for the local government elections in FCT.
Thank you, INEC. But it looks like we might not need to go out and vote again. They've not impressed anybody. Or the primary school education.
Mazi, some people might not agree with you that they've not impressed.
No, it's those people who will benefit from the people now. If you have somebody who is a chairman as your person and you're going to benefit if he becomes the chairman, no problem now. You can even brand your car this thing to campaign for him. I maintain that my position that the local government, especially in this FCT that I am, they are practically useless.
It might not be, no, it might not be a case of useless, Mazi. That might be a very strong word to use. It might be a case of maybe their priorities, where it lies, what they see as important and what they do not see as important. Is it not ordinary teaching? What is there? Is it not just to come and put chalk on the board and 2 o'clock or 1 o'clock they have gone home?
How can it be?
It's ordinary teaching. Is it not small? Just small 1 plus 1.
How can we have, out of 6 of them, none of them sees education as something that is very, very important, especially primary education? The university is not under their portfolio. Just the basic education, which is the most important. If any child that you give a good primary school education may not need to struggle with the rest of his or her life, because this is the basic.
Maybe they have a bigger plan, Mazi.
Sahel, we do not need these men. They have failed. They've disappointed us, and I want to thank the president for his, maybe because of his experience as a former governor in Lagos State. You remember he had issue with Chief Obasanjo.
Yes.
Trying to get his money. I think that he is a grassroots politician. Let me give Bola Ahmed Tinubu that credit. And maybe that's why you see him pushing for independence of local government, so that they can function on their own and people will benefit. But now I'm talking about FCT. I don't know how they function in Lagos. I don't know. But if with what I'm experiencing in FCT, where I live and where I do my business, it looks like we don't need these people. If there is a way, since FCT is not a full-fledged state like other states function, if there is a way they can be absorbed under FCDA, so that let it be that the minister will appoint, because parents now, some parents are that some parents don't know that it's not the duty of Wike to pay this primary. They will be like, Wike don't care about education. It's just they build road. Some people do not know that it's the responsibility of a local government chairman. He's getting his allocation. He's generating enough money. His revenue. And he's not paying. If you don't pay teachers, so who do you want to pay? You see this abodo that you have on the road that harass people? That is the ones that you want to pay.
No, but sometimes the area council chairman, their vehicle also need fuel and diesel to move around.
They need, of course. That's why you see a local government chairman. Now he has convoy now. Why wouldn't he need fuel?
No, he has to have convoy.
He has convoy. An ordinary local government chairman. You should not be telling. No, Sahel. You said something. Let me not forget. You said it's not ordinary teaching. I know you are just trying to paint a picture. A teacher is more important in the society than a politician.
No, that's not true.
A teacher. Here we don't value them. We don't value doctors, and that's why many of them, they are leaving. Our good ones are leaving, going to countries where they value them. Why should a policeman be looking hungry and the politician who is milking us dry, looking fat?
The person
like
who is protecting
you throw him inside one place where they pump red oil for Akwa Ibom, looking fresh, and the policeman. I saw something that somebody posted about the difference, what they pay. I'm not digressing, but let me just paint a picture. What they pay a policeman in some places, before I mention where somebody will now say you are comparing up with the best. Some we are earning as much as $40-something thousand per annum. So when you convert that of an average policeman in Nigeria, is around $1,000 or a little above. That is disaster. If you don't pay your teacher, it looks like maybe some of these people, they already have a plan. Like the local government chairmen who are doing all these things, none of their children will be in early year, those primary school. It's not possible. Because if your child, Sahel, is going to attend that school and you know that he's not going to meet teacher, he's going to sit at home, why wouldn't you pay to have them there? And that's why I want to buy into the idea that Mike, when it blows, used to say that let these politicians use the hospitals that we use. Let them send their children to the school that the common Nigerians also send their children. If not, we are going to continue. We are even lucky that there's somebody like Wike, who is constantly stepping in to pay. I don't know if there is an opportunity in the law. We can let these people leave us for some time.
But the citizens, the indigents will also say, Mazi, you are not being fair, because if they leave you, it's like already there is also conversation that Abuja is not a no man's land. There is indigent. An indigent should even be minister. Indigent should be governor general. Indigent should be this and that. So if you are saying they should take them out because of ineffective, maybe the indigents would also cry.
We've had a local government chairman. I remember one time under the military, we had a local government chairman, Amak, who was an Igbo lady, and Azodo also. Do you understand me? It is better. It has nothing to do. I'm really somebody who doesn't do tribe. I don't do religion. I don't believe in any of those things. Even state where I come from, my people have been shouting from my own local government. How come it's only Olu zone? I don't care. I told you before. It's a funny one. The time that my own local government, 2 villages from my own, produced governor, Sahel, it is still fresh in my mind. What I benefited, Siren. This guy refused to sleep in government house over it. Siren in the morning, siren in the evening. So is it not better now that the same road that will take you to my village was repaired? It's a federal road, but it was repaired by the current governor, Hope Uzodinma.
All right, let's go for a quick break. We'll be right back. Stay with us.
Welcome back to your number one talk, news, and sports station. This is Nigeria Info.
Hey, here's a question for you. What gets you out of bed in the morning? Is it the sunrise? The sound of your alarm? No, it's that dream, that drive, that unstoppable force inside you. And you know what fuels that drive? It's starting your day strong with the rich, creamy taste of Nescafe Original 3-in-1, carefully crafted from selected coffee beans. So, whatever your hustle, go from maybe or I can't to I can and I will. Nescafe Original 3-in-1. Start strong, finish strong.
The world is changing and opportunities are everywhere. The question is, are you ready to seize them? For far too long, we have been conditioned to think within the constraints of geographical borders created by man. An example is Nigeria. But let me tell you something profound. You are part of the world, not just one nation. You don't just live in Nigeria, you live in the world. It's time to break free, look beyond borders, and seek opportunities that span the globe. You need a world view. The world is open for business, and the opportunities are endless. It's time to think global. It's time to trade global. Visit hfm.com or download the HFM app on Google Play Store or App Store to get started today.
Anything I want.
Mama, they don't dash me 20,000 naira woof.
My pikin, who dey dash 20,000 naira for this kind time?
That they dash everybody will get smart cash account 20,000 naira.
You mean them go dash me 20,000 naira a woof too?
Yes, so mama. Hey. That they dash all old and new smart cash users 20,000 naira a woof.
Oh yeah, tell your yard people make them dial *939# or download smart cash app to open their own account. Make themselves enjoy 20k a woof. Every time when you buy airtime or pay bills with smart cash, you go chop inside your 20k. Terms and conditions dey show.
I don't see my own a woof.
Smart cash powered by Airtel.
Welcome back to your number one talk, news, and sports station. This is Nigeria Info.
All right, welcome back at 10:27 Nigerian time, and it's Townhall meeting. Myself and Mazi Destiny Anthony on Townhall today. Unfortunately, High Chief Elvis couldn't make it because of a quick trip. But if he calls or Right Honorable Dr. Usang for God calls, we'll take their call for them to join us via phone this morning. But Mazi Destiny Anthony is not having it easy with the 6 area council chairmen this morning on the part of education. And of course, we would continue to talk like this because, again, if the FCT minister refused to step in to say, everybody do your duty and we'll step in where we need to step in, do not also forget that the budget, the entire budget that the FCT minister gets to run the FCT, a whooping sum of 1% goes to these area councils too, to be able to run their own area councils, aside from the revenues that they get. But then again, what are the people, the indigents, the people who their children also attend those schools, what are they saying to the area council chairman? If you know where some of these schools are and what it takes some of the teachers to get to some of those schools, you would also wonder why they have not been able to pay some of these teachers, even the area council workers, as it were. But what do I know? What do I know? There's a lot of things in the mind of this chairman. A lot. Election is coming. They are doing road projects. They are building skyscrapers. I mean, they are selling lands in their area councils. They want to build gigantic markets and all of that. But again, education, which is a key component, very key component of any daily living of a human being. Do not also forget that also the country itself is also trying to beat down the numbers of out-of-school children. Then the 6 area councils, whether it's Amak, whether it's Gwagwalada, whether it's Abaji, whether it's Kwali, whether it's Kuje or Buari, the entire primary schools in these 6 area councils, everybody had down to and they are home because the area council is yet to pay them, as agreed in December, 70,000 minimum wage from January. And as I speak to you, we're looking eyeball to eyeball as we're snowballing into the end of February. And they have said, no, we can't take this anymore. You want to be a part of our conversation? 080-399-30137. That's the call option for WhatsApp. But if you want to call us directly, it's 0700-951-0000. You can also leave us a message on Facebook or YouTube at Nigeria Info Abuja. That would also...
sorry. You remember, if you make effort to reach these guys to come to your station here,
no, they are very busy.
They will never come.
No, they are
I'm
busy.
happy that you mentioned that INEC has released timetable for election. They will be available now.
Yes.
They will be very available. And in case they come for election, I'm begging you and other presenters like him and all the other your colleagues here, do not try to protect them. Allow Abuja people, talk to them. Let them ask them questions. This one is not, we have guests today. No, let them, because Sahel, most times it's good for you to have a taste of what you're serving others.
Well, in fact, we're looking at, for what's happening in Abuja, as the election draw close, we're looking at having a debate for them. Hopefully they would come, for those who are aspiring to be chairman.
I can't wait. Let me see what are they going to debate about? What story are they going to tell us? They've done market. They can only invest money in market so that they can quickly sell the shops. I insist, let the National Assembly make a law for FCT. For states, I don't know. Maybe local government system is functioning. But for FCT, we need to scrap them.
Okay, let's take some calls now.
Thank you.
Hello, good morning to you.
Good morning, El.
Good morning to you.
Good morning, El Mazi.
Good morning, Auntie.
Is that Madam Mary?
Auntie Mary.
Yes, so Madam Mary is here.
Well done, no.
You're welcome, ma. Thank you, ma.
I just heard SIL saying that the election is coming up. You'll invite local government chairman. It's the first time. Will they come? Will they come? And what will be done if they don't come? Have you seen that they are partners in crime? I'm sorry to say that. And all the 6 area councils are doing the same thing. They have refused to pay. All of them have refused to pay. So it's like they need to collaborate. They call themselves, it's collabo. Let us not pay. And there's nothing that will happen. I want to tell you on very, very, very legit info, that even the area council chairman of Gwagwalada, because he is not coming back, he used his mouth to say he's not going to do anything. And there's nothing they will do to him. If they start calling these people, after you serve your 4 years or 3 years, they call you, let EFCC call them out. And let them showcase what they have done. Let them come and answer for what they have done. Even as I'm passing down today's Babalada market, there used to be a space inside the market where cars park.
Yes.
Now they are building a shop there. So all cars are on the road. So traffic is very, very terrible on that road. Nobody does them anything. They do anything they like, and nobody is like they're not answerable to anybody. So they just come, collect all the money. If you see the revenue they are generating from Okada alone, if you see the revenue area council chairpersons chairmen are generating, and nobody, they are not accountable to anybody. If this does not stop, they will continue. Area council is supposed to be the closest government to the grassroots,
Yes.
and they're supposed to be the ones who are able to touch the lives of the grassroots members. So if they cannot do that, then we have no reason going to find a whole governor. We don't even have a governor in the city. Or going to, we can just bring what is doing to the area council out of his own benevolence. He's not supposed to do that. But we are supposed to hold them accountable because they are accountable to the citizens, and that's what they are supposed to answer for. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Mary. Thank you. And Mary said they should sit up. They are not doing well at all. Hello, good morning to you.
Hello, good morning to Effizy and Mazi.
Good morning, sir.
Okay, and you're speaking with Mazi. I'm calling from Guadeloupe.
You're welcome. You're welcome. Let's hear you.
All right. I think Mazi have said it all. This issue of FCT local government arrangement, I think it would be best they scrap it. Let it be based on appointment, And if it's based on appointment, of course, that whoever is given such responsibility would be planned to continue based on what they have done, based on their achievement.
True.
Okay. But all this election thing, for me, doesn't make any sense. These people are just milking everybody. I always say that what we have as a president is a product of who we are. When we call out, start mentioning other countries that are functioning well because of their leaders, it doesn't really fit me. What we have as a leader is the exact product of who we are.
All right.
Chairman is supposed to be the grassroots leadership that we should build presidency from. But look at what the chairmen are doing in their own capacity as chairman of local government, who are supposed to be close to the people. Now, this is to show you that if this guy should become a president today, they will do worse than what they are doing now.
All right.
Okay.
Thank you.
I think the best thing is to scrap this thing and give us a new face, please.
Okay. All right, thank you. Joe from Guag says, good morning, Sir Ella Mazi. Wike has been trying his best in the FCT, but the area council chairmen are doing their best to rubbish his legacy. The truth is that these men do not value education because some of them are not really educated. Aside that, these men are power drunk and they feel they can do whatsoever pleases them. The other day, there was a report of the Kwali Area Council chairman, who also doubles as the Algon chairman, ordering the attack of a staff for demanding that the new minimum wage be paid. You can imagine that. Funny enough, many chairmen of this LEA teachers are many teachers of this LEA schools are highly educated with MSc, BSc education, etc. But imagine the peanuts they receive. I agree with Mazi that this man be scrapped. It's really pathetic. That's what Joe is saying this morning. Let's take another one here. Hello, good morning to you.
Hello, Baba.
Yes, morning to you, sir.
I greet you.
I greet you, boss.
And I greet Mazi.
Good morning, sir.
This is Engineer Ola calling back again.
You're welcome, Engineer Ola.
Sahel.
Yes, sir.
I want to talk about stuff like this. All these area council chairmen, what is their educational background? That is my first question. What is their educational background? Is it just secondary school or primary school? Because, I noticed that even when it comes to the presidency, they say what you need is only school start or something. So when you see all these people go through all these things and they are not as qualified as when we are talking about people who want to occupy some space, you just say, when you have school start, you are good to go. They never put value to most of all these things. And most of them, as in, I don't know the kind of language to use, but I see them as an illiterate. Sorry for using that word, because if you know what these things take and to know what this development talk about. That's why sometimes I laugh when we're talking about education, how we are trying to improve education, and then the next thing you hear, school is striking. So who is following this Sahel? You see, that's why I keep asking this question, Sahel. And this is, I've always asked it. Can you tell me what democracy has really brought into Nigeria? And can you tell me the goodness of democracy to the Nigerian life compared to the military? This is my question. You know, these are the people that they say, oh, we support for democracy. Tell me the goodness of that democracy and what these politicians, that goodness that they have brought since 1999.
All right.
Nigerians are ensuring that Nigerians are happy about.
Thank you, Engineer Ola. Thank you. Let's go on to take another one here. Hello, good morning to you.
Hello, good morning, sir.
Yes, good morning to you. Your name and where you're calling from?
Peter from Gigo.
You're welcome.
Hello?
You're welcome. You might have to call us back, but we could clearly kids and take all one.
My name is Philmoni. I'm calling from I want to be sincere with you. I am not surprised hearing that primary school teachers or local government workers have not been paid. It happens in Rivers State when we could rule for 8 years. Education died. It died automatically. So by standing, Mazi, I agree with you, but I disagree with you. Because you see, Barrister Nyosoweke, the FCT minister, he's aware of what is going on. If he really wants the local government chairman to pay today, payment will commence. I know how drastic he is. But the only priority is just all about election to 2007, 2000 and Kinikon. He wants only about election. Welfare of the people, he doesn't care about. And when it comes to road structure or road construction, he's perfect in it because if something that is 10 naira that we bring out, he will make 100 naira out of it, he's good in it. But you see, education, it's going to gradually die.
Shut down. I think it's WhatsApp.
I think it's yes. Sorry, WhatsApp just went off on us. But from the few things that gentleman said, I think you didn't follow our conversation from the start. Because from the start, we also played what the Honorable Mr. Barrister Wike said, that you just accused that when he was in Rivers State.
Education dies.
It is not his responsibility in this instance.
That is, Saeed, that was why I said some parents will think that Nyesom Wike is responsible for the payment of these primary school teachers. Do you understand what I'm saying? So now, from what the brother is saying, I do not think that he's saying the truth. And the reason why I said that is this. Wike has paid before. He's now trying to, help again. Some places where these teachers are supposed, these local government chairmen are supposed to pay workers, healthcare or teachers. He's the one doing it. So if he hates education, why he would have said, let me face what is my job and then leave these people. So, brother, I disagree with you. That's why I said I don't know how it functions in states, but FCT, where I am, I don't know what happened in Rivers State. That one no be our business. This is Abuja Townhall meeting. It's not a Rivers State Townhall meeting.
Exactly my point. And let's see. Let's take another one here. Hello, good morning to you.
Good morning.
Yes, good morning to you, sir.
Yeah, last one. How are you?
I'm very well. You're welcome to the show.
And our guest is there. Good morning, sir.
Good morning, sir. Good morning, sir.
Happy New Year, guys.
Happy New Year.
Yeah, my name is Ojo, the next president.
All right, let's hear you, Ojo.
Yeah, honestly speaking, concerning this local government chairman, I was so disappointed in them. This is the case that has been lingering since Buhari regime. Hardly before you will see LEA teachers that will not go on strike every time. The last time they were, I think it was in Totem. And they begged them that let them resume, let these students, the pupils finish their exam, they will pay their money. Throughout the holiday, nothing happened. Throughout the first term, nothing happened. This is the second term now. I don't know how the whole local government will just put head together and decide to punish the teacher in FCT. like the last caller said, we should know their educational background so that we know how well they will value education. This honestly speaking, because what you don't have, you cannot give. Maybe it's people that did not really finish education, they just went to anyhow school. So they will not know the value of education. They will not know who has spent money to teach himself, to qualify and to become a teacher.
All right, thank you.
Why will you
Thank
be
you,
denying
Joe.
them?
Thank you.
Oh no, honestly speaking, this is very bad.
Thank you, Joe, the next president. Joe West here says, good morning, the billionaire. I think Gwagwalada Area Council is the worst in FCT. All daily revenue is not being accounted for. If not for the coming of Wike doing the road, raining season, you will cry for Gwagwalada. They are just milking us. All the revenue, nothing to show for it. Very sad and appalling. Joe West had that to say. And Patrick ABJ says L. And anybody advocating for the scrapping of FCT area council is asking for anarchy. And when the indigents starts their trouble, they are let us allow the sleeping dog to lie and disturb those that are awake as little as possible. Patrick, he doesn't want wahala. Just let's just no, don't cause issues. Also, Lolo joins us this morning.
It's a miracle.
I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised because the topic is our constituent. Lolo joins us. We were shocked. When we saw a beautiful yellow person. What's going on? But Lolo, you're welcome.
Thank you very much.
We cannot overpinch you because you're still Lolo.
I'm telling you.
So
Lolo, you're welcome. It's a very serious matter.
Yes,
and
it
I know
is,
that
actually.
Lolo is not even smiling too much today. I think this matter has touched us.
They touch her.
But Lolo, quickly before we go back to the phone lines, what do you see in all of this, and how do you think this should be addressed moving forward?
Okay, first of all, good morning, Sahel. Good morning, Nigeria. Good morning, Nigeria Info. I'm so sorry I've been away for some time. It's not deliberate. I've actually missed this family. Like you said, when I saw the topic to be discussed, I told myself I have to be here at all costs because this issue has already been overflogged. And I'm going to surprise you today. I'm going to move away from blaming anybody this time around. If these teachers are going on strike, yes, rightfully so, they should, because what's the minimum wage we're talking about here actually? 70,000 naira. That's pathetic. But I also want to challenge the teachers. It's time they begin to think outside the box. Because the truth is that no matter how much you're paid, it will never be enough for you. Even if they decide to pay these teachers 150,000, it will still not be enough. Especially looking at the situation of the country right now. Nothing is even enough. Everything is just going high. So I would advise teachers, I am a teacher too, I would advise teachers to start thinking outside the box. They can start thinking of entrepreneurial skills. Some of these teachers have had up to 10 years experiences. And there are lots of things that they can do out there on the social media. People are earning money from there. Instead of just relaxing and waiting for government to pay them.
This, what you are saying now is like we don't like it too. Because
I know.
Because this was how you people started talking about doctors.
And they are leaving.
Just started.
Because
they started doing social media.
Crying.
Before we know, they started leaving.
We cannot keep crying. Teachers have been regulated, they've been neglected, they've been ignored.
Yeah.
So it's time we start showing them that. And again, we should develop ourselves professionally. That's why I said some people have experiences. They've been in the classrooms for 10 years, 15 years. They have those skills. They should put it out there. They should learn entrepreneurial skills and not just bank on government to pay them and all of that. Even if, like I would say, even if government decides to pay them this minimum wage, it will still not be enough for them. How much is 70,000 naira, for God's sake? What will it do for a family man, a family woman? Next to nothing. So yes, it's not good that up until now we are still agitating that they are paid 70,000. But again, we teachers should think outside the box. There are a lot of things we can do out there to develop ourselves.
I saw opportunities for teachers, but I said I won't mention it, and I won't still mention it.
Yes. No, but Sahel, I feel.
I was scared when I saw that opportunity because I was even scared that maybe Lolo saw that opportunity.
Maybe that's why
because
there are lots of opportunities out there, Sahel, for teachers. I'm telling you.
It's okay now.
Sahel, I feel her pain.
Primary school teachers.
Yes.
Sahel,
Yes.
I feel her pain. Was it Singapore, one of those Asian countries? A teacher earns more than even their president. A teacher earns more than the police person, and the teacher earns more than somebody who is working in an oil company.
That's the truth.
I'm not talking about university lecturer, primary school teacher.
teachers, yes.
Sahel, if my people, there is an Iba they just say, if you have a beautiful plate and you decide to call it something that Bola can carry, people use it to be packing this thing. When you don't value, just like she said, the good hands that you have, you don't value them. Those who value, that's why our doctors are living, just like I said. A friend of mine has left. I've had like 3 doctors who are very close to me. They've all left. The last one just left late last year in UK, now to UK. And I remember the last time I told you somebody died at our plaza. He came with one of his friends. They were the ones that did this minor surgery, removed this thing from me. That day, 2 of them came. They were on strike for not being paid. One guy had the crisis in our plaza that you know. And they rushed into my Tama General Hospital. There was nobody to attend. That was why when they brought the news to me, because they were there when I sent money for them to rush the guy. Get help. When they came back to bring the news that the guy has gone, 2 of them were there. Nobody knew they were doctors. And you could feel the pain, but you can't just say, let me go. Since all that, you'll be like, say, oh, now you hold it past everybody.
Exactly.
You don't blame them. You can't continue to ignore them. I also want to disagree with saying the local government chairman, maybe the chairman, maybe they don't value education or so. If they don't, their children will not be attending private schools. Go to all these private schools. That is where you find their children.
So why they not?
They are just wicked. They are selfish.
So
and we don't need them.
When I read, honestly speaking, I was like, are we still talking about this matter till now?
Salary that is not even enough, and you're still not paying.
There are some teachers that are doing online teaching, and they are paid even more than we that are collecting as head teachers. They are paid in dollars.
Lolo, don't finally break.
I'm telling you, online teaching. You sit down at home, set your camera, and you are being paid in dollars.
And you're making your money.
This just recently, I saw on our platform, I saw lots of schools advertising that they need teachers. Teachers are leaving the classrooms.
They are leaving.
I'm telling you. That's why I'm going to advise the government teachers in government schools. They should develop themselves. There are a lot of opportunities
your mic is too loud.
I came here angrily. I don't want to talk to government again.
Is angry.
My government don't want to acknowledge us, so let's acknowledge ourselves.
True.
Jay from Gaiki says, Sahel, Mazi, good morning. It is not so much corruption that is our problem. It is impunity. That is, nothing would happen. Why are they not paying? Looks like the people at the helm of affairs are pursuing a Boko Haram agenda. There is no value placed on education at so many levels, especially in early years. Let them audit their accounts. Do you mean audit? Okay, let them audit their account. Let's see where all the money is going. As Mazi said, when Princess Anazodo was chair of AMAC, she did 1 or 2 things. Jay from Gaiki had that to say this morning. And good morning, Effizy and Mazi. It's not about the level of education, but their understanding of the importance of education. We have political leaders with PhD. What's their impact in education sector? Tokwe, we agree with you. We totally agree with you. Shola from Gwagwalada says, good morning, the billionaire. Abu Giri for Gwagwalada area council chairman. Only use our money to buy properties and marry new wives. No form of development whatsoever. Shola, are you saying this on good authority? Did you eat jollof rice in the
wedding? Or would I be best man?
Good morning, Sahel and Mazi. My name is Osh from Abuja. Every single one of us were influenced by teachers, especially from primary school. It's a shame that teachers are being taken for granted in the grand scheme of things. Teachers should be innovative and explore the online space to find expression while making money at the same time. And Henry from Cuba says, is Lolo trying to tell teachers not to fight for their wages if they acquire other skills? Henry, That's not what Lolo is saying,
Oh, she's saying no.
Hey, Lolo just broke the entire table. You have
Nothing, no leg.
You have no idea.
We have a legless table.
I'm telling you. Shima from Apo says, good morning, Sahel and Mazi. The truth should be told. A person whose words or children are not attending public school cannot solve the problem of public school. How many council chairmen have their children in public schools? Their refusal to pay minimum wage is a deliberate effort to frustrate public schools. That's what Chima from Apo says. And Mazi, you are very right. In Singapore, a teacher earns so much. We are even going too far. Teachers in Ghana that are in our backyard here earn so much. Sahel, do you know that a level 6 teacher in LEA earns 35K? No,
So
now
pathetic.
let's not.
Wow.
But
Let's
that's
not
the
start
truth.
now. 35K.
Yes. In fact, in FCT, they are being paid well. Go to some states. Some teachers are earning 15, 20.
Are you saying that sometimes the fuel that me and Mazi buy is a teacher's salary?
Oh,
Yesterday, I told you yesterday I bought 80-something thousand.
Mazi, na two teacher money you take
this
buy fuel.
it's something I bought yesterday. By Thursday, I will need to buy another fuel. So that means this is what you are going to give
Honestly.
one person to feed his family.
I'm telling you. That's why I
Go
said
to
even the
hospital.
70,000 is too
It
small.
doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. And if they should take advantage of these new opportunities, we are finished.
And
How many of us can afford private schools?
He says, imagine with a family earning 35K in this present Nigerian situation. This thing, they pain me. Joe from Guax. Let's take a break, and when we come back, we'll take more calls and take some of your messages also. Lola has caused problem now. People are now asking
It's
me
a
what
good
are
problem.
the opportunities for teachers. Stay with us, we'll be right back.
Welcome back to your number one talk news and sports station. This is Nigeria Info.